Alright, this game is called The Binding of Isaac, and I have the Wrath of the Lamb downloadable content. So this is a computer game. In case you aren't familiar with it, Isaac's mother hears this voice from above, which tells her that she needs to kill her son Isaac. Now, of course, Isaac doesn't want to be killed, so he escapes through the basement. And along the way, he fights all these bizarre creatures, like the beheaded creatures I'm facing now. I think this is somewhat based on the story from the Bible, The Binding of Isaac. That's a chapter in the Bible. Abraham hears this voice from God, which tells him that he needs to kill his son, and then a god or an angel comes down and tells him it was just a test, and you don't really have to kill him. So, anyway, there are all sorts of bosses and mini-bosses throughout the game. For example, the one I'm facing now is called Gluttony. I believe all of the 7 deadly sins can be encountered in this game. So if you see at the top where it says arrows and space, the space, that's an item I can use. You can only carry one of those types of items. The one I have now, it's something that comes with the character I selected. It's called the Book. I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. I think it's like the Book of Bethrattle or something. But anyway, the item doubles your attacks. It makes temporarily. So just in that one room, your attack is twice as much. And then every several rooms it refreshes, so you can use it again. So the character I'm using now, Judas, you can unlock different characters as the game goes on. He has a really strong attack, but the downside is that he only starts out with 1 heart, so if he gets attacked by 1 or 2 attacks, he's pretty much a goner. Alright, so I just used that book I was talking about that doubled my attack. So I should be able to beat this boss pretty easily. Uh-oh. So, if you saw that white heart I got before, if I was able to finish this floor without getting hit, then that would have become a full red heart. But because I got hit, now it won't become a full heart, and I'm just stuck with these 2 hearts. I guess you can say that I got the other heart from fighting that mini-boss, so that kind of makes up for it, but when I'm playing with Judas, I really need all the hearts I can get, because he doesn't start off with that many. So I just got that Balls of Steel pill. So the pills, they have various effects. Some of them are good, and some of them are bad. So it's kind of like a gamble to take them. But the one I just got gives me 3 blue hearts. Now the blue hearts, they don't come back after you get hit. So once they're gone, they're gone. But the good part is that even if you have full hearts or full health, you can still get as many blue hearts as you want. Or I think there's some limit. It might be like 12 or something, but I don't know the exact limit. And this early on in the game, it isn't really relevant. So if you see in that floor above that I skipped and didn't go in, you know, as you can imagine, there are spikes on the outside. Going in hurts you. It generally gives you an item. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So, especially for someone like Judas, I don't think it's worth the risk. Okay, so that's a beggar. If you give him enough money, he'll usually give you something, but I don't have all that much money to spare right now. So these projectiles that I'm shooting right now that look like orbs, these are actually tears. I don't know how the game developers came up with that either, but that's what they are. Alright, so I'm already off to a pretty good start. I have 4 keys and 8 bombs. I had 5 before, but I used 1 on that door. Uh-oh, I'm facing Monstro. I should be able to beat him with this book and all the hearts I have. Alright, I'm doing quite a lot of damage to him. So if you noticed in the other room that I just went in, the golden room, I got that thing that said Faith Up. I'm not exactly sure what that does, but I think it has something to do with the items you get. Like, I think it makes it more likely for you to find, like, these angel rooms, or these holy rooms. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, like, this is what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's a lot easier just to show it to you than it is to explain it. So now, I just replaced my book of Bethradill, or whatever it is, the book that doubled my attack, which is very useful during boss fights, so I might have some trouble with the boss fights now. But the good thing about the Bible, is it allows you to instantly beat Mom, which is the boss of this game. Or at least one of the bosses, I should say. So that's really going to come in handy later on in the game. I just hope I can make it to her. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. This is ridiculous. You know, it's amazing. Like, sometimes in rooms, or in most rooms, I don't get hit at all. But when I do get hit, I usually get hit several times, just because usually I'm in a bad position. I got all these enemies cornering me. And, in this game, you start off with just your only one life. It's not like, most games where you have multiple lives. So if you die, you gotta start all over again. I mean, you still keep your unlocked characters and stuff like that, of course. But in terms of, like, items, like getting the range up and all that, and going back to the first floor of the basement, you have to start all that stuff over again. So I just got Dr. Fetus. This is really helpful. I'm really lucky to have gotten this. So now on some enemies, like flies, the ones that get really close to you, this is actually really cumbersome and makes it kind of difficult. But most of the time, this is very helpful. And the great thing about this is that it does not use up your bombs meter at all, so you can just keep using it and using it as much as you like. It's fantastic for bosses. Look at how much damage this is doing. This is a pretty tough boss, too. I mean, at least for this stage of the game, this early stage. Look at that, just destroyed him. Normally I would want to get that, but I might be coming up to face Mom soon, and this is like an instant win against her, so I'd rather just keep my book. See, this is the bad part about having the bombs. When there are flies and enemies that follow you like this, it really makes it difficult to fight back. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think I better just get out of here. Alright, I got two of them, okay. So I can just get this one. Because the bad part about leaving the rooms, you can bomb a door and leave before you defeat all the enemies, but then whoa, look at that. That is just awesome. That's a great combination. That is so lucky for me to get that. It's unbelievable. Okay, so I just got this, I forgot exactly what it was called, but this extra blast damage. So now with that on top of the Mr. Fetus, not only do I have unlimited bombs that I can fire, but now the bombs are going to be even more powerful. So I'm just going to be able to destroy most enemies. Pretty much anything that isn't a boss is going to die in one hit. And, even this can make short work of even the bosses. Or most of them anyway. I mean, of course, it depends on which one. Alright, I'm just checking to see if there are any other passages I could take. Look at that, they're gone. See, look at that. That took away practically his whole health bar, and that's a mini-boss. A lot of this game is really luck-based. Sometimes you happen to get the items you want, and sometimes you don't. You know, I noticed this game seems to resemble The Legend of Zelda a lot. I mean, the 2D ones. Like the squares look really similar to the dungeons. They have rooms, and they have like skulls for the bosses. You have to defeat all the enemies in the room before the doors open. There are secret rooms that you can find by bombing the edges. You have a limited number of keys and bombs. You can use the currency to buy items to help you. There's no leveling up or experience. There's in some of the games, like the Game Boy one, you get these 2 items that you can use, or maybe 1 item plus the sword. So I guess there are a lot of similarities if you think about it. So I found another one of these angelic rooms. So I think I got a white heart earlier in the game, but I wasn't able to capitalize on it because I got attacked. But this time I have a blue heart backing me up, and what that means is that even if they attack me, it'll only take away my blue heart. It won't get to my white heart. So this is a question mark one. Like I mentioned earlier, they can do bad things in addition to good things, so I'm probably not going to want to use this pill. I don't want to take the risk. Alright, now watch how much damage this does. Look at that, I destroyed the boss in just 2 hits. That's amazing. You know, I'm actually having more trouble with the little spiders than I was with the big boss. You know, of course that's the downside to having these bombs, is that it makes it difficult to hit those little enemies sometimes, especially the ones that come up close to you. You know, I want to get that chest, but I just don't see like the opportunity to get it. So the music just got scarier, so I guess that means the enemies are getting tougher too. See, because yeah, it's probably not worth the risk. I'm just gonna move on. You know, I guess it would be too overpowered if there was a way to switch between bombs and tears, because this power-up is already great as is. But, you know, that would still just be so much better if I could actually switch between the bombs and the tears. Because sometimes, like with these little spiders and things, it's just so irritating how it's so difficult to get one little enemy. I feel blessed. What does that do? I don't... Maybe I am blessed, because I did happen to get that great item combination, but that wasn't because of the Pope's hat. Oh. Man, that's so irritating that you can't destroy these little spike things. You'd think with the bomb you'd be able to destroy them, but no. Yeah, look, see, it's really difficult. I don't want to go out and get hit by the spikes, so... Yeah, I guess I just should pass that chest on. So I guess you can't bomb the special doors like the boss door. You have to get through that the old-fashioned way by defeating all the enemies in the room. Alright, I'm actually looking forward to the boss battles now, just because I have this bomb here. So that did like a 4th damage just with that. Oh, another angel room thing. So my faith is up and I got this angel thing. So I guess this guardian angel, like, it hovers around me and blocks enemy projectiles. Wow, this thing actually has a lot more endurance than most of the bosses I've come across. Did that hit it? Kinda looked like it did. I mean, look, it's flashing. There we go, that took him out. Alright, so I was just checking there to see if there's some secret rooms. Alright, now I have 26 coins, so I might as well use them. Maybe I'll get, like, blue hearts and things. Keys might help, too. I mean, I probably have more than enough, but just later on in the game, I might come across more luck chests, so it wouldn't hurt to look for some more. Oh, I got a nickel, so my money actually went up from using the slot machine. So yeah, most of the time you won't get anything, but I just have so many coins, I feel like I might as well try to use them. Alright, I got a blue heart, that's what I was looking for. I can't really use a bomb, you know, because I basically have unlimited bombs. Uh-oh, a fly. So, you can actually blow up these slot machines, and you usually get items for doing it. So I tend to always do that unless I'm running really low on bombs. But I'd rather get as much as I can out of this machine first before I blow it up. Oh, look at that, I got $1. So that's actually the most you can carry in this game, 99 cents. You know, if only I could hover, then I would have basically everything I needed. Man, I hate these enemies that follow you like this. This makes it really difficult for me. I mean, not like really difficult, but it's annoying, to say the least. Oh, gee. Well, that's really unfair that they turn into that goop, because, you know, you'd think that, considering how powerful the bomb is, it should just kill them. Oh, jeez. This is... Yeah, I better just leave the room. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. I really feel like there should be a longer, you know, in video games when you get hit and then you're flashing for a few seconds, so you don't keep getting hit again and again. They really do not give you a lot of leeway in this game. I think you really should have more time. Especially in a game like where there's no continues, you don't get to, you know, you don't get to come back. I think you really should have more time to recover. I mean, that doesn't the blinking time thing, it never actually resembled real life, but it's just something I never really complained about because I wanted to do well in the game. So there was a secret room there, but you know, most of them are just coins, and I already have max coins. And I'm hoping I didn't just skip over an angel room. Jeez. You know, I thought maybe I could get in from the other side, but I guess not. Uh-oh, this looks like it could be difficult. You know, that really irritates me, that these things that have multiple forms, and there's no way of taking out multiple forms in one hit, even though the bomb should be powerful enough. Because my bomb should just be able to take out, you know, the entire thing with the white thing inside it, because it's so powerful. Alright, so I beat that enemy. Uh-oh. Alright, so I guess this wasn't as bad as I thought at first. Just a lot of times when they're for all these multiple guys running around in a chaotic manner. And that kind of puts me in danger. Alright, that went well. I don't even know why I'm bothering to get these. I already have full points. Alright, there's the boss door. Man, I really traveled a lot to get to this. Uh-oh, I'm facing mom already. But lucky for me, I have the Bible, which kills her in one hit. So I kind of just took the cheap way out there, but, you know, that works. Okay, so there's no way out, there's no way to go back. So I guess I just have to proceed on forward. And I'm not even sure what either of those items do. Okay, I'm down into the womb, so the enemies get a lot tougher here. Oh jeez, this is awful. Get away! Thank you. I have a bad feeling that this isn't going well. Oh, not this again. No! No! That's really bogus. I mean...